Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Thursday, October 30th, 2025, day before Halloween. I hope you've got your candy. Actually, I'm going to go out and get some candy today because we don't have candy and we do get a lot of trick-or-treaters. So here at Forex Smart Trade, we make trading simple and profitable. So if that's what you're looking for, we can help you with that. Trading allows you to work less and earn more, gives you time to pursue other interests and still have a nice life. So again, if you're pursuing that, we can help you. The thing that we need from you is we need your commitment. If you're able to follow instruction and are coachable, we can get you to be profitable. And we are so confident that we can, that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade our money. So with that, let's take a look and see what we've got. We got to listen to this guy, and then we can see what the market has.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
We teach with a number of different tools. One of the reasons people come to us is that we've been there, we've done it. The company's been coaching for 17 years. I've been coaching and trading for 7 years. We've been there, we've seen it. We know we're good guides. We can help you get to from point A to point B. We're not just selling you a course, we're selling you a lifestyle, and we work with you for a year. We've got videos that there's just so much information out there. It's hard to figure out what's right, what's wrong, what works, what doesn't, and it's expensive. So we've already figured it out, and we're going to share it with you, and there's great value in that. We've got videos, we've got group training courses, we've got these live trades. I do 3 of them a week, Monday afternoon and Tuesday, Thursday morning. Every morning the company sends out, does a live trade, and they send out trade pattern alert during that. Every morning I take a look at the charts, see if there's a trade set up there, just to show you, it's a random time around 10:30. Whenever I have a break between things, I take a look at the chart, and we'll send out a trade. Every evening I will take a look at the chart and send out a trade. Last night's trade we got stopped out though, but they don't all win. But the goal is to have at the end of the day, or at the end of the week, or at the end of the month, net positive pips. If you got net positive pips, you're doing all right, and that's what we get. When you become a member we've got live trades every morning at 10 and every afternoon at 10. And you can see we have lots of lots of group coaching sessions. Anybody good at anything has a coach. And they are constantly working. Anybody good at, the best thing I can liken it to is sports. If you are a sport, even if you are a very good athlete, you still practice and you work on the fundamentals to get better. So that's the approach we take. I have a little checklist I work off of just to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. So let's take a look at it. During the session, I generally don't take questions. You can type them in there. If I see them, maybe I will respond. But my focus is generally on the trade. And sometimes you'll see that I'm so focused on the trade, I've forgotten to even turn the screen on so that you can see what I'm doing. But I can see now that the screen is on, and you should be able to see what I'm doing. One of the values that we bring is your ability to ask questions when you have them. And so that means we need to be accessible. We are accessible. You can jump on my calendar. You can try calling me. Generally, I'm one of these guys who's kind of an efficiency guy. So if I'm in the middle of something, I don't generally interrupt what I'm doing unless there's some sort of emergency. I stay focused because starting and stopping is inefficient. So, but if you get time, book with me. You've got time, book with me, and I'm available for you. The best way to see if this is for you is we'll let you try it. Use our indicators. I charge $10. I give the $10 to charity. We'll set you up with the indicators. I'll give you some one-on-one coaching, and you can test it out and see that it works as well as we say. Other availabilities, Wednesday afternoons at 3:30. I've got office hours. Every morning, it's good to restart your green chart. Clears out the memory, picks up any updates. Good habit, no matter who you're trading with or how you're learning to trade, is review of the game day film. Go back and look at what trades didn't go. Our indicators have a simulator in them. You can go back in time and look specifically at what the indicator was showing you at that time, so you can more often than not figure out what you did wrong. Now, we are technical traders. We're trading based on the price action, but news does impact currency prices. So we want to take a look at the news or news events coming up so that we can trade around them. Because news events can cause spikes in the currency price, and we don't want to be holding a trade when the price spikes. So I like to get my news from Forex Factory. Forex Factory breaks it down into what's going on here. Sometimes I have too many windows open and my computer makes me reboot. So let's hope that's not the situation right now. We will give it another second. And I'm just trying to figure out if the situation is the internet or the site. I guess you're gonna have to take my word for it. I looked this morning. There are no news events that are gonna keep us from trading, or nothing that we need to trade around. But we'll come back to that in a little bit. I'll put it over here and see if it comes up. The trade I'm going to do, we've got a dozen different signals. When we coach somebody, we kind of, what signal you trade with is kind of a function of when you're available to trade and what your risk preferences are. So we will try to fit a strategy around those parameters. The one I principally trade with is something called the 10-point trade signal. I like to take it on a 1 hour chart. Usually it's going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. I'm generally looking for a minimum of 11 pips if I'm going to take a trade. And I'm looking to get in and out within 1 to 3 hours. And what this trade does is there are 3 sections to the chart. This middle section, which we call the majors and minors. This top section, which we call the TNTs. This bottom section, the pressure. We want basically the lines from all 3 sections to basically be going in the same direction. As each of these sections are measuring something different, when they all kind of point in the same direction, we got a high probability trade. I'm just going to refresh our screen for just a minute here and make sure we got a good internet connection. All right, so we do. I'm not sure why we lost our Forex factory, but so this chart I'm trading off of is the Light 6 Major. It's one of our standard charts. It's a composite chart in that it's showing me 6 different currency pairs. On this first chart, they're all US based. I am looking for situations. I start with the middle section of the chart, the majors and minors. Red and green line is the major indicator. Black and gray line is the minor indicator. Horizontal blue line is the overbought line. Horizontal red line is the oversold line. So I'm looking for situations where the lines start as oversold or above the oversold line or going down, and they'll go down through the channel and you can see the red candles. Or overbought, or excuse me, oversold and going up, and the green candles. So here, Australian US dollar, we are oversold, but the lines are all going sideways. I want them going up. If I don't see what I want here, doesn't matter what's going on here. This is I need to see this first, otherwise I'm not interested. Euro USD, oversold coming down, so not ready yet. Australian dollar, or excuse me, pound USD, majors coming down, minors sideways, so nothing there. Dollar, Canadian dollar, overbought, majors still going up, minors are starting to come down. Dollar, Swiss franc, overbought going up. Now, can you make money when you're overbought going up? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Actually, going back here, if we don't find another trade, there's a little scalp trade called the thick orange line trade that you can take right at the top of the hour. When this is the thick orange line's at 0 and the red line is below the horizontal red line, which it is, this is worth 5 pips at the top, right before the top of the hour. You can see it's been at 0 for the last 5 hours, but the red line hasn't been down there. So here, the red line's down here. So this might be a trade that we'll take at the end of the hour. And then dollar yen, overbought, everybody's still going up. So nothing there. And so here's a case where you could have gotten 10 pips. This was 100 pips. 120 pips over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours when you're overbought. So, some people have that in their strategy. I don't. My goal, I'd rather take fewer trades that have a higher winning percentage because when you hit that, have the losers, it takes you that much more work to get back to break even. So I'm willing to leave that on the table. So I've created a new chart, 6 major 2, which I've cloned the other chart, but it now has different pairs. These are non-US pairs. Euro pound overbought going up. Australian dollar yen oversold. Overbought. Everybody's going down, but there's 4 things I look for. One, that we started overbought, so it could have entered the channel, but it did start overbought. 2, all the lines are going down, which they are. 3, now the gray line isn't, so that would reject them. 3, the red line's on top if we're going down, and the black line's on top, which it is. And then 4, the slope of the green line, I want it better than 45 degrees. Now it's horizontal, so we're going to pass. The other thing is the time of day that's going on for each of these pairs in their market. Both pairs, it's the middle of the night. Since we're trading on a 1-hour chart, I want one of these to actively be trading. Euro Canadian dollar, we're in the middle of the chart turning. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, oversold, everybody going down. Pound yen, overbought. Everybody's going down. That's the second element. I've got the double cross. The red line is on top and the black line's on top. And the green line's got better than 45 degrees going down. So those are the 4 things I'm looking for. One thing I don't like it when it's been hanging out overbought for a while. I prefer it to have gone up and turned and come back, but because this could turn and just keep going sideways. But we have the 4 things I'm looking for. When I see the 4 things here, I jump up to the TNTs. TNTs are measuring rate of change at different speeds. So the 2 I'm going to count how many lines are supporting what I'm seeing here. 2 orange lines are going down, telling me sell. Dotted blue is going up. The blue is inversely related. So when blue goes up, that means sell. So 3 of the 4 lines are telling me sell. I need to have 3 of the 4 lines telling me sell. Then I jump down to the pressure. And I want the lines either going down or I want the red line on top. And we've got the red line on top. So there's 1 point here, 4 points here, and 3 points here. So I've got 8 points. On this trade, I have a second, what I call a confirmation step. And on that confirmation step, I want to look at a full chart. And a full chart, rather than having multiple pairs, I have just 1 pair, pound yen, and different time periods. So here's a 2-hour chart, a 4-hour chart, all the way up to a day chart. I want the 2-hour chart and the 4-hour chart. I want our major indicator to be overbought, which means it's above the blue line. Doesn't have to be going down, but I want it overbought. And when it's overbought, that is there's less of a chance I'm going to get stopped out. So I have my confirmation step is good. Then on some of the trades, we've got a predetermined take profit. Might be 11 pips like on the overnight trade. It might be some percentage of the ATR. On this trade, we need to figure it out, and we figure it out by looking at a clean chart. And since I trade the pound yen, I already have a chart that has support and resistance on the chart. Support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. So here's a line. See how it bounces on this line, bounces on this line. I've got that drawn in. So because I want to get it in and out, I want to trade within the channel that the current candle is in. Because if I trade through the channel, there's a chance it's going to go up and bounce, and it may never make it. So here we're kind of in the middle of the channel, and I want to know how much room we've got from where we are to the line, and that shows we've got 18 pips. And 19 pips. Now the question is, are we trading with the trend or against the trend? So here, big down trend, here a big uptrend. So we're looking at taking a sell against the trend. So I want to be a little more conservative in how many pips I want to take, because I don't want to get caught holding the trade while it keeps going up. So let's just, so 16 pips. I think we'll go ahead and take a trade. Let's save this and we'll take one more look at the signal. Oh, all right. So here's the signal. All right. So we're going to take 11 pips on the pound yen. So you can take that in your simulator, or if you're trading with MetaTrader. Pound yen, new order. We're trading at 200-to-1 margin on this account. So the rule of thumb is I can move this decimal place over 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1.11, or yeah, 1.11. I can take anywhere from half of that to double it. I'm going to take the double it. So volume of 2, sell by market. I'm going to right click, go to modify. Yeah, 11 pips, and we'll use a 33 pip stop loss, which is 330 points. If I click the little red button, it does the math for me. Let's drop it in. And the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just make this a little bit. I'm going to pull this up just a little bit because I don't want it touching these wicks. And we're in this wick. We could actually probably pull this down just a bit to stay within that wick. So we took a sell on the pound yen with a take profit for 11 pips, roughly. Take profit of 202,663, 202,663, stop loss of 203,211, and we expect this to close in the next 3 hours. Let us see if we have anything else. Euro Australian dollar, we have disagreement. Yen, Canadian dollar, yen overbought going up. Euro New Zealand, disagreement. Pound New Zealand dollar. So we've got the 4 things we're looking for. Overbought, everybody's going down. Double cross. Good steepness on the green line. In fact, the steepness is better than the trade we took. 2 orange lines going down, thick blue going up. So we got 3 of the 4 here. Very good steepness on the orange lines. We've got sideways pressure though. Sideways pressure. Green is slightly going down. Red is slightly going up. But the green line's on top. So the pressure isn't here. We want either both lines going down or the red line on top. So this one isn't quite good yet. New Zealand yen overbought sideways. Gold dollar overbought. Everybody's going down. Double cross. Good steepness. thick orange coming down, and that's it. We only have one of the three here. I want three of the three. So I am going to pass. I'm going to pass. Just for the heck of it, let's take a look at what our confirmation would have been. Overbought on the 2, but on the 4, our major indicator is still going up. So this is telling me there's more up in the move. So since this and this disagree, I'm gonna pass. Euro Swiss franc, just reaching overbought, going up. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar oversold. Miners are starting to turn. Major still going down. Swiss franc yen. Swiss franc yen. Overbought. Everybody's coming down. Steepness is just at maybe 45 degrees, a little bit better. 2 oranges going down. Dotted blue coming up. So 3 of the 4 up pressure with red on top. My only issue here, let's take a look at our confirmation, is we already have a trade with the yen. I don't like doubling up because basically I'm just increasing my risk. So Swiss franc yen, CHF, JPY. Confirmation is there. Confirmation is there. So if we're going to drop some support and resistance here, well, it's been some sort of big up move. Looks like it stops in here, stops in here. Let's make sure. And we're trading. This is a huge uptrend. Huge uptrend. Hmm. 29 pips. And it's moving while we're talking. Let's go back, take a look. You know what? I'm going to hold off because we have a trade with the yen in it. We're just doubling our risk. If it was a different pair, if these 2 pairs were different than the pair we already had, we saw this, I'd probably take it. The slope is just at 45 degrees. So let's go back. Euro yen overbought going up. It's interesting that this is going up. Yen's on the back half. This is going up. This is going down. Pound Australian dollar overbought, but we don't have them all going down. Turn in the middle. I don't like trading those. Canadian dollars, Swiss franc, just reaching overbought. So that is all we want. Let's go back. We did see on the Euro USD, we did see we've got 46 seconds left. we're at 0 and the red line. So this is a different trade. So I'm going to go, this is worth 5 pips. I'm going to do market buy. Right click, modify. This is worth 5 pips. So 5 pips is 50 points. Because this one wins almost 90% of the time, you can use a 4-to-1 stop loss. I just want to make sure that I get my full 5 pips. So we got in at 16.075. So I'm going to go with 16. Come on, 16.07. What the heck happened? Why are we getting 16.075? If we add 5 pips to that, it should be 16.075. 16.075. Oh no, it should be 16. 16.1. That's going to be 12. 112. 120. All right, that's what we want. This I expect to, let's just take a look. Some traders wait till the hour changes and they want to see this number change by 1. It's changed by almost 3. So this one should close within the next hour. The other trade should close within the next 3 hours. If you want to learn to trade, find somebody who's good at it, get them to teach you. That's the most efficient and effective way. Well worth your money to get somebody who knows what they're doing and who has an interest that you succeed. We have an interest that you succeed because we're letting you trade our money, and we make money when you make money. All right, have a great day. I will connect with you around 10:30. We'll take a look at the charts then. If both these trades should be closed by then. All right, thanks so much. See you then. Bye-bye.